I'm here to talk about my personal life-changing experience, which has left me with various learnings. One of which is the power to change any circumstance lies with the person himself. I was at a friend's place and we were just hanging out. And after a while, we just took our bikes out for a ride. And that's it. My very next memory was waking up in a hospital 3 days afterwards, and my parents looking at me and asking me, "Can you see us?" I didn't know what was happening or what had happened. I was highly sedated by medicines at that time. My brother just told me in a very soft voice, "You had an accident." My parents were told that I have a less than 40% chance of survival after the surgery. Doctors told my parents 3 things. 1, he's not going to see from his right eye. 2, he's gonna have a very weak memory. And 3, he's never going to walk again. Well, they were wrong about 2 so far. I did complete my degree after my accident. That was in 2015. I wrote the entire semester in 6 days. And second, I can see the beautiful lady in front. Being in the ward, people ask me things like, try moving your legs. I was so weak to even try that. But when I did, I could feel the pressure, I could feel the effort of moving a leg, but I just couldn't move it. And at that time, I saw my mother place her hand on my leg and I saw that I couldn't feel that too. I was assured that day that I lost both sensation and movement below my chest. Everything changed overnight. At that time, a lot of people used to come and visit me, the same people I've seen before, but just with a different look on their face this time. They just gave me something that I was already loaded with. They gave me sympathy, and some more sympathy. Suddenly, from the crazy fun biker, I got labeled the guy in a wheelchair. Until that time, I didn't believe what the doctor said. I never convinced myself that I'm gonna be in a wheelchair. I was thinking like the guy I was, the way I lived, and look at me today, like I just look at myself in the mirror and you saw the images of how skinny I was and how bad it became, for me. And then I remember my doctors in the hospital once saying, "Sujit, you're the luckiest among the unluckiest." That didn't make sense to me. I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Unluckiest because this happened to you, but luckiest, trust me son, because of the injuries you had, your body was still able to recover from it and you're still fine, man, and you're still fighting." At that minute, I felt, if I let this negativity of people and this pain and suffering, affect me and bring me down, I'm only going to burn down in anger and hatred. I decided at that moment, if anyone's going to change my situation, it's not going to be my doctors, it's not going to be my parents, but it's going to be me. I admit it. It takes a lot of guts to fight what has happened, to leave all that in the past and even try to make something better out of it. But I'm here to tell you that it's possible and that I'm doing it every day despite of what has happened to me. I was left with just 2 choices. 1, to give up, go home and cry about it for the rest of my life. Or 2, take a big damn chance and make something better out of it. Trust me guys, you too can go for option number 2. Because if you do that, the people who told you yesterday that you can't do it, tomorrow is going to come and ask you how you did it. And this wouldn't have been possible if without my family and my friends who are over here today, and my brother Chris for giving me this opportunity to share my story, guys, to all of you. I'm really, really thankful for this. Thank you.
You're amazing, man.